Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I am doing a tag video, one that has been on my list for probably a couple months now, and I apologize to Erin at the Handbag Housewife who tagged me in this video that it's taken me so long to get it done. I've just had some other things that have been pressing, and boy, has life gotten busy lately, especially with work. So anyway, but I am doing it now. So the original tag was, I believe I'm getting this correct, was basically your 3 forever bags with Louis Vuitton. Your 3 Louis Vuitton forever bags. There we go. That's probably a better way to say it. And so I thought about it and I looked through my collection to see if any, or what if any bags in my Louis Vuitton collection would fall into that category of 3 forever bags. And honestly, while I love all of my Louis Vuitton bags, really only one of them, I think, falls into the forever category. Because to me, forever is a long time. It's forever, right? So I'm gonna shift this a little bit and I'm gonna tell you my 3 forever Louis Vuitton pieces in my collection. So as you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, if you haven't, I'll pop some videos up here for you to go back and watch, but I purchased quite a few items while I was in Paris in September last year, and so I think that kind of heavily weighed in on my choices here. They're not all, I mean, there's only 3, so right, there can't be that many, but not all 3 are from that trip, but I will say 2 of the 3 are from that trip. So yeah, let's get into it. But first, if you're new here, my name is Lisa, and I love to talk about beautiful things like this, mostly luxury, handbag, shoes, ready to wear. I have been loving doing some styling videos lately, but I do those things from the perspective of someone who is in the middle of my life, as well as someone who is mid-size. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you here. Click the subscribe button down below. There is no cost to you to subscribe to a YouTube channel, but it does mean a lot to us as a creator. So with that, let's get into my 3 forever Louis Vuitton items. So the first item, as I reach over to my left here, is one that has been in my collection probably, maybe not quite the longest, but definitely one of the oldest pieces in my collection, and that is my very trusty mini pochette accessoire. Now, as you can see, mine is in the Damier Ebene print. I'm not quite sure why I ended up choosing the Damier Ebene. I feel like maybe I was very influenced by either Minnie from Minx for All or from Amanda at Luxe Mommy. But I know one reason why I did is because I love the beautiful red interior that the Damier Ebene has. And, you know, obviously it has some benefits in that it's got treated leather on it, so you don't have the vachetta, you don't have to worry about water spots or it patinaing, things like that, because some people don't like it when it patinas. Now I am noticing as I'm sitting here looking at this that my chain, I don't know if you guys can tell, you know, looking on the video here, but it's definitely looks like it's tarnishing a little bit. You know, I've had this for, I mean, I guess I could take all this stuff out and look at the date code. Of course, that would require me to like probably go get my reading glasses because I probably couldn't see that. But anyway, this truly is a ride or die piece to me. It's a ride or die piece in my entire collection, regardless of Louis Vuitton or not. This is a ride or die piece to me. We got one for Morgan when we were in Paris in September of 21. We wanted to get one for Hannah too, but at that time these were really, really hard to get, and we got the monogram for Morgan. So we were at the Champs-Elysees store. I wanted to buy two, like I said, one to give to Morgan for the holidays that year and one to save for Hannah for her Sweet 16. They only had one, and obviously at the time that we were there, Hannah was only 12, so I thought, okay, well, I've got some time. So anyway, but spoiler alert, as some of you know, because I unboxed it, I was able to get one for her this last time that I was in Paris in September of 3. Oh my gosh, it's 24 now, Lisa. So I got one for her. So it is tucked away for her Sweet 16, which will be next year. So I'll do a super quick what's in here because, you know, I'm not going to have probably that much to say about any of these things in particular. So I have a very beaten up Delina Parfums de Marly hand cream. So I just kind of have it rolled up. And I guess I should probably give you a little peek inside before I take everything out. So that's what it looks like minus the hand cream. I've got my trusty Urban Decay in Back Talk, which is one of my favorites that I rediscovered once I unpacked my makeup boxes from storage. I have and I guess I could show you, whatever. I could show you the shade. So that is the shade of Back Talk. And then this is an Hermes in Rose Zinzalin, had to make sure I said that. And that is definitely a brighter pink color, but also a really pretty fall winter color, I think. And I have my Chanel makeup mirror. This is like kind of the OG one I've had that for probably 5 years, something like that. A little bedazzled little pill box that I keep like Tylenol in. I have a top to a perfume that came off. It is the Fleur de Peau from Diptyque, one of my favorite fragrances. And what else do I have in here? I have a plethora of Band-Aids, which I just restocked because I was getting some blisters from some shoes that I was wearing the other day. A little nail file that I always keep in there. A couple more things. What else do I have in here? Another little perfume. This is Baccarat Rouge 540 without a top on it. I'm surprised it's not going everywhere. I have the little screwdriver thing for my love bracelet in case it needs to come off for any reason, and a thing of fashion tape, which is always something you should carry with you. You never know when you're going to need some good fashion tape. So yeah, that's what is in my mini pochette accessoire. All right, the next item that is on my forever Louis Vuitton list is my absolutely stunning, was this really going to be a surprise to anyone? Mini Capucines in the navy, or I think the official name is Indigo Ostrich, with the gold hardware. You guys have seen this several times now. It is absolutely stunning. It's got the feet on the bottom. You've got, that's the little pillow it comes with. There's the strap that's in it. But you guys, this is just such the perfect shade of navy blue. It literally goes with everything in my closet. I could not be more thrilled that I was able to get this one. For those of you who, again, you can watch some of these videos, this was another item or one of the items that I should say that I got while I was in Paris. I was torn between, at the time, 3 other mini Capucines, because this one that I saw the night before and loved, but of course wanted to sleep on it and think about it, got away. So there were these 3 others, which I absolutely would have loved and would have been more than happy to take home with me. But when I then went to go buy one of those the next morning, this one came in again. And so this one was the first love, and it was obviously meant to be. So like I said, it has been such an amazing bag. It looks amazing handheld. It looks amazing crossbody. And in this navy ostrich, it works for any occasion. Dressy, casual. You know, I am super casual today, you guys. I'm just wearing this iconic sweatshirt from Mint Velvet, and I've got just wide leg joggers on. I just felt like being comfy and cozy today. I wasn't really looking to get kind of dressed up. I did put on my Louis Vuitton mini Louis or small Louis, whatever they're called, earrings, but it would go with this. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear it with this just because I've got, you know, I'd probably pick a black bag, honestly, if I was, you know, actually going out today. But it just, it's amazing. I would highly recommend this bag. I completely blame Deb and Amelia for this bag when we were in London. And while I blame them, I thank them both from the bottom of my heart, because the love affair runs very deep and very strong now. And I guess I'm thankful for it. So this 100% is a forever Louis Vuitton piece. And the final, but yet amazing forever Louis Vuitton piece in my collection is one that gave me the most trouble after I got back from Paris, but that is my absolutely stunning trunk. So this is the Coffret 24, I believe is what the official name is. Sorry, I'm trying not to give you too much reflection. I did finally take off all of the stickers. Probably could do with a little polish. These do tend to tarnish quite quickly, but you just squeeze that and it opens. And I have to thank Victoria from Accounting for Luxury, because she, sorry, it's full, so it's a little heavy, but she sent me the link for the inserts that she uses for hers. And so I did order those, but obviously you can see mine is in the absolutely stunning Tiffany blue color. And it does say Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France up here on the tag. And then you've got this little kind of cover, which you can kind of put anywhere. If I wanted to divide things with, you know, if I had things on the bottom and then wanted to put this down and then put things on top of this, you could. But because I've got dividers in here, I just kind of leave this on the top, and it's padded here. And I don't want to tip it too much because I don't want my earrings to go all over the place. But I basically keep most of my kind of everyday luxury jewelry in here. So that's just kind of that tray. And then these are those little earring back things. If you don't own these and you have middle of your life ears like I do that can't hold heavy earrings, these are a must have. I will try to remember to link these below, but they're these little like patches that you put on the back of your ear. They're sticky and they have almost like a mesh to them, so that when you put your earring through, it gives your ear a lot more stability to hold an earring. So for example, these Fendi earrings, which I love and adore, can get a little heavy on my ears. And so I will use those little sticker things. But anyway, here is the infamous key that gave me so much trouble. But anyway, the next one is, see if I can get this out of here without tipping everything out. But the next, so there's 3 inserts that comes with this. So the next one is like rings, and then just some smaller dividers. And then the very bottom one is for, you know, bigger pieces. So I've got some bracelets in there. I've got my one and only Chanel brooch. I've got some just other kind of miscellaneous earrings that are just in there. So I am so happy that I was able to pick this up in Paris for multiple reasons. One, it was a much better price, but more importantly, because a trunk symbolizes Louis Vuitton. This is their heritage. So to be able to get this while I was in Paris and commemorate that trip, it was my first solo international trip ever. Every time I look at this piece, it reminds me of that trip and all of the amazing memories and the amazing friends that I got to meet in person and develop relationships with. And it just, like I said, it just brings back amazing memories every time I look at it. And it 100% will be a piece that gets passed down to one of my children. It'll be interesting. I'm not quite sure who this will go to. I assume that, you know, handbags will go to the girls, but, you know, certainly this piece could go to one of the boys. So it'll be interesting to see what becomes of this at some point in the future. But just like I said, could not be happier with my choice and what I picked. And, you know, between the mini capucines and this piece, as well as many other pieces that I brought back, it was an amazing trip and I brought back some amazing pieces, but this one was really sort of the piece de resistance. So excuse my French, it's not very good. But anyway, yeah, so this is item number 3. So that's it, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below, what are 1, 2, 3, however many you want to give me, what are your forever Louis Vuitton items? If you have Louis Vuitton in your collection, maybe you don't, then you don't have any in your collection. But if you don't, then let me know, what are some forever pieces in your collection? If you want to do this tag, I would love to see it. Make sure you tag me if you do it, so I can make sure that I watch it. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you here. Click the subscribe button and the notification so you know every time I upload a video. If you haven't had enough of me yet, I will pop another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.